How does notes from the underground end? Anybody know? To me, this thing here is just wonderful, because from here you can make a strong case that Goldman Sachs now has a competing currency with the U.S. Treasury. And which currency do you think they would like to see be more powerful? They want their money to be more powerful than the U.S. dollar. They want to privatize all of everything into their hands on their deeds. A lot of it reminds me of what I've seen of Haiti and how the elites control Haiti, and that's just it. They've got the guns, and they do the PR and the promo, and the UN sends them Bill Clinton and Bush and puts on a big show, and they all get cholera too from the, I believe it was the Pakistanis. As far as I understand, the Pakistanis contribute 15,000 soldiers, but I never see the blue hats, peacekeepers, we'll call them that, of the Pakistanis anywhere. I don't in the pictures. They're supposed to be the major contributor, and it's true that we need U.S. Post Office Service banking is something American people can touch. When the people got worried, harassed, humiliated, and mistreated for so long, they became angry and unruly. And the government, which owed itself these debts, would cancel those debts. Now, the smart guys with the big records, our friends at Naked Capitalism, Michael Hudson and Chris Hedges and Lambert Strather, I hope I say his name right, Eve Smith. It is the greatest time ever to be a Piketty, all these things. These guys, it's the greatest time ever to be an economist, and I'm trying to learn from them and use what I can take as a poet and conglomerate it together so that it represents best practices. And my nation is so desirable to be a member of. You buy a passport as a ticket on the way to making Transcendia a real thing. Because I ain't sold to Hollywood and I ain't going there unless somebody gives me the money via, buying the passports, which also work as works of art. And I have a major show coming up, which is going to be a big deal. And these Intendor instruments are going to get played to beat to death. And I need more amps. And it's Roanoke, Virginia, September 2nd, early. And it solves a lot of my problems as being I needed to go out and be seen. And I didn't want to. Fame sucks. Wait till you get some. In our cartoon, that's a major way to figure it. That you're there. You've been cartooned. Now, I have these notes otherwise. I just think that's the biggest one to take note of, really, as an event happening. And illustrating what Goldman Sachs, fire, finance, insurance, and real estate. Finance, insurance, and real estate. That's fire economy. Michael Hudson gave us that. He'll go down in history for that. Like John Commons goes down in history for cultural lag. I loved him. Out of the textbook. But I want other people to make a note of that, about that currency that Goldman Sachs has made I'd heard all the hedge fund guys were out there around a Bitcoin inventor when he was supposedly located. And they were having parties together and standing around in their suits and drinking and discussing the benefits of cryptocurrency. So that's what was produced. So their currency, well, see, Goldman Sachs has so much influence over currency of the world and has so much influence over the U.S. Treasury and markets their security issues more than anybody else. The other big question, I got all these notes here, you can see. This was, excuse me very much. Clinton Foundation, how and who has the Clinton Foundation helped people? How has the Clinton Foundation really helped people? And why aren't the Clintons pointing to this foundation they made and all the great power, how they use power? How do these people use power? These are 3 bills that a minder of our revolutionary circle would be taking care of to advance, wouldn't they? Collapsing in place. You know, that's what we're doing. The Lambert said we don't need college debt. You know, and they can write the money. You know, we still got currency as ours. The United States Treasury is where they get all the money until now. Now they've made their own currency, and so they don't really need to deal with ours now anymore, do they? So take it out of their hands. It's probably better keep control of your currency as a nation, you know, really. Given the Treasury, I mean, we're back to neo-feudalism because we didn't pay attention to what worked for feudalist societies. You know, come on. Well, I don't like to say it like that. Trying to write nice. Do you see what I'm writing nice? I love these flowing pens, and these are the best, these nub things. All right. Let me do something. Just for a second. Let's see how it sounds. I could get you dancing to that, couldn't I? I made that. Alright, well, we'd have been on outer space if it hadn't been for, I'm in outer space right behind, oh yeah, that poem, I should say it. I had all these notes in order. But I'm inspired to say I'm in outer space right behind my face. You might think I'm right in front of you, but really I'm some other place. I'm in outer space right behind my face. See, I could jam and I could jam to that, right? You could do it with me. But the ideology of privatization of everything and all because you're better, it doesn't work out for even the people that got all the benefits. They end up finding out life doesn't work like that. Not to their benefit, not to the country that you betray first as your own, And these corporations ought to have their charters yanked. Or are they made eternal? Did they legislate themselves into perfection? Give themselves eternal life with the point of a pen? It doesn't work like that. Not in the end.